So we'll see if hopefully that's working. Okay. Yeah, no, not my channel. Here we go. Oh, turn that down. Okay, looks like it's good. They did like an upgrade of the live stream stuff. So this is what's going on, Austin UK. It's working now. What a pain in the ass that is. Like always when I want to go live, it's like something like I have to update the phone or whatever. What's going on, Robert? Okay, let me fix that a bit. Okay, so I'm doing that other Motor City pizza I did because it was a 2-pack. No, it's not good. But I wanted to leave it in a little bit longer, and plus I have the longest preheating oven ever, so it's got 8 minutes left. That's good enough. Okay. Yeah, what's up, Sally's? CJD Backbitten. How you guys doing? Good. I'm all right. I got my Stone Cold Steve Austin knee brace on, so I can move around here. What's going on, Mixed Operations? Okay, let's get some beer going here. So I went with the Carlsberg. Just went to the little beer store. Thankfully, I have a little beer store here. It's just in the next building, so they had this on sale. And then Sleeman's Honey Brown. And I found out the beer does not help with pain at all. Camera's a bit foggy. Oh, it could be. Maybe I'll try wiping it off. Yeah, it does look like it, eh? Okay, I'm going to try and wipe the camera off here. Oh, maybe I just ruined it. That actually does look better. Okay, so that was the problem. Let's get that down so you see the food. What's wrong with that? I tore the ligaments, the MCL ligaments. Not a full tear. It will heal itself, so I don't need surgery, so that's good. But it's extremely painful. It's the worst part of the injury for sure. And then all 9 of these ribs are broken, which isn't so bad during the day, but trying to sleep at night is horrible because I basically have to sleep like this straight down, and I like to sleep on my side. So I basically just lie there and then pass out eventually. Well, I didn't like the fog on the camera. So far, they've been good. ICBC's been all right. They sent occupational therapist here 2 days ago, and she brought me like a walker instead of crutches. So far so good. They understand that I messed up. Oh, Polaris, long live the Crippled King, dropping a $22 super chat. Thanks, buddy. Let's see what else I missed here. What am I doing for wheels now? I don't know. I haven't even, the ICBC, the insurance guy, the medical side of the insurance has contacted me, but the vehicle side has not. So I don't know what's going on that side. So I can get a rental car, but I'm not allowed to drive because I'm not supposed to put any pressure, I guess, on this leg. Icolator, how's it going? Michael Hill. No, I'm not buying a fish tank. Okay, I'll tell the story here. I'm just gonna wait till the pizza's done and then I can tell it quickly. So yeah, so basically it happened right here at this light, right across from Superstore. So I leave, I'm going to meet my friend for dinner. I get to the light, I'm the only one there. I'm gonna have a sip of beer. So I'm the only one at that light, which turned out to be the greatest thing ever because that light is always busy. That road is always busy. So there's no one behind me. And then there's kind of a turn the other way right in front of Superstore. This car is just gunning it full. Like, and I know this from the witness statements after. I only know what I saw, but he guns it, doesn't make the turn, jumps over the median, and then guns it again. So I'm thinking he was either unconscious or had a heart attack or something, because why would he just keep gunning it even though he hit the median? So he jumps over that. That's what I saw. I'm like, what is going on here? Car jumps over, guns it again, boom, perfect head on. My car went flying back. It's, I don't know, maybe 150 feet. Like, that's how hard he hit me. And like, because I went and looked at it after, because you can see the picture, like when I'm getting strapped into the ambulances there. I can't believe how far down the road it was. It was so far. So he must have, I don't know, both cars were totaled. And I don't know how that guy's doing, but they brought us both to the same trauma ward. So like I was on one side, he was on the other. And he was in way worse shape than I was because he was like, and they kept hitting him with fentanyl over and over again. Like, so he'd pass out for a couple hours, wake up again. And yeah, I don't even know if he's alive, to be honest with you right now. But and yeah, so so I'm in the car. I didn't get a concussion or anything. So that was, but I was having trouble breathing right away. I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. I'm messed up bad. But all I'm thinking is poison dust from the airbags because every airbag went off. So I try my door. My door's mangled. It doesn't open. Able to get the passenger door open. I come flying out. There's blood pouring out of my mouth. I bit my tongue. I had to get a bunch of stitches inside here. I made it to the boulevard, and then that's where I just went down. And then I'm just like, I'm like, hey, and this guy comes running over. He's like, you okay? There was so many people around. And I'm like, can you take my phone out of my pocket? And then that last guy that I was texting, can you just call him and tell him I'm not going to make it? So he calls him, and my buddy was down there in like 2 seconds and helping out and all that. And yeah, that was my new car. What's up, Nerdy Newfie? Yeah, well, I'm kind of telling it. It's not that long of a story because it was just so happened. It's better breathing now. Actually, right over there, they give you this toy where you gotta suck, and then when you suck, it blows these little balls up, and you have to try and get three balls up. Because if you break, I think it's more than 3 or 4 ribs, then it becomes a very serious issue. Because now it's very hard for you to expand your lungs, and it could develop pneumonia. So I have to keep doing these breathing exercises, and yeah, I can put it. There's a couple of pictures on the community page now, but I was able, and they kept hitting me with morphine, and they gave me morphine twice, and they just wanted to keep giving it to me, and I'm just like, I don't want any more. They're like, and so this nurse comes, he's like, look, I understand you don't want to take it, but I need you to be pain free so you can breathe because I don't want you to get pneumonia. I'm like, trust me, like it hurts, but I'm doing full breaths. I don't want any more morphine. It's like, man, they're just pushing that drugs on you like crazy in there. But I gotta say though, the Royal Inland Hospital here, it was totally very professional. Nothing bad to say about that hospital at all. Well, the cop that was investigating it, he came to the hospital to check on us. When he gave me the number, and he was asking the nurses if there was any evidence of a stroke or a heart attack. And I don't know if he was drinking, or if I find out he was drinking, there's going to be a problem. Jay, cool guy. Yeah, right on. Thanks, man. Yeah, so I was using that little toy for a bit. It works, but I can like, yeah, it just hurts there, but I can get a full breath. I've just been doing breathing exercises. Mentally, I'm all right. I think because I didn't get a concussion, so I was conscious through the whole thing, so I know everything that happened. So it's not that bad. I know that I'm so lucky that there was no car behind me because I would have got squashed for sure. So in that road, there's always traffic. So that was kind of lucky there. But this time it's not my fault at all. I was just stopped at the light. And then also think of if I had, okay, pizza's ready. If I'd actually been moving, because you know how physics, like if 2 objects, like you just add that much more impact to it, but I was stopped. And the cop that came said, I guess there's red light cameras or something, not red light cameras, but just intersection cameras at that one. So he watched it. I didn't get to see it. It's going to keep doing that. Okay, I got to grab this pizza. Oh yeah, that looks better now. Okay, right on. Because it's not a review, I could leave it in there longer than the instructions. So I left it in. I put it in. It was supposed to be 21 minutes. I did 25. Look at the breathing like a champ. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to go get anything. It's still pretty sore. I guess I could have ordered something in, but okay. Nice. Okay. Went to Costco and couldn't find it. Oh no. I didn't get to see. I just saw my pictures because all those pictures my buddy Andre came down. He was the one I was gonna go meet. And after like he sent me all the pictures, I'm like, oh, good to see you were busy. You know, he's taking all these pictures. But the other thing too is where my seatbelt. I got a big. Well, it's getting better now. But there it was. I think that might have been what broke the ribs. Was the seatbelt. And then I got a big giant bruise right here. Another couple of bruises there. That must have been the steering wheel. And then I got 2 broken toes on the one foot and then sprained toes on the other one. And that sucks. That's what messed up my knee and broke those toes. Is because I was at the red light. I was pushing the brake pedal down. So had my foot not been on the brake pedal, I probably would have been just the broken ribs and I would have been okay. But, oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna let it chill for. I should have put the rack out here. I have a rack for that. That's crushed red peppers because I know if I don't have them out there, somebody's gonna complain that I don't have them out here. So I got them out here. I wanted to make sure I had everything so I didn't have to get up. And I did make it to Superstore yesterday, which I probably shouldn't have done because it was a little bit far. But got a frozen pizza for a review tomorrow, so that's happening. Yeah, it's a good pizza. I didn't mind it. It's gonna be 2 months for sure. I don't know about this knee. It's still swollen. It's less swollen now, but I want the knee to get better. Yeah, I can do more live video. I was actually thinking about that, but I just Thursday I did the Wendy's one, and that was a little bit too early. Especially when I went to do the smash and I completely missed the food and it hurts. I'm like, I should have waited a couple more days. So gonna do the frozen pizza one tomorrow, and then Monday I feel every day's a little better. So hopefully nothing like huge comes out on Monday. Like Burger King would be a disaster because that's far away, but everything else I have close to me. Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm super tough to kill, man. I've got to be. No, it's not homemade. It's the second one from the Motor City Pizza I reviewed because it was a 2-pack, so I didn't want to go buy anything today. Yeah, the cleaning on the floor would be a nightmare. Like the first couple of days, if I dropped anything on the floor, it stayed there. Actually, the girl that came over, she brought one of those. It's like a claw. You pick things up off it, but I can kind of lean over and get to the floor now. Okay, let's have a piece of pizza here. That's all I got for Parmesan cheese left. Before, when I could still drive, I went to Bulk Barn to refill it, and all they had was Parmesan cheese with Italian seasoning in it. I don't want that. Yeah, I put the ice on it. The ice helps, but it gets the swelling down, but the swelling comes right back. So it's almost like a waste, you know, like you're like, oh, I got the swelling right down. Take the ice off it, and it swells right up again. Did you guys notice on the Motor City video that they commented on the review? They liked it. The pesto mozzarella. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about Subway, especially the close Subway here after they gave me that that brisket. I guess that's not a half bad sub. Mine was just horrible. What? You want more Parmesan? Okay. Yeah. Still way too hot. I'll give it another minute. Yeah, it's too bad because on the website they have like a few different varieties, but in Canada, all we get is the double pepperoni. Yeah, so I had a bottle of sriracha, and I was so proud because remember when they ran out of sriracha because the something with the peppers or something in California, and it was in my pantry, and I went to go use it, and it sat too long, and it was like liquid. I had to throw away a whole bottle of the Rooster brand sriracha, Hong Fu. So I got to get one of those. Yeah, I do like the sriracha sauce. I don't like it on pizza though. I know some people like it on pizza. I don't. Oh, what's up, Al Bundy? We'll go back. I'll see what you asked. No, I answered that. How many feet was it? I don't know. It was smashed. Hey, thanks, Pick and Shovel. Yeah. Yeah, it had no brisket in it, and somebody noticed, and I didn't notice at the time. And mine had no cheese. Like worst employee ever. Hot honey. I like the honey mustard. I don't like hot honey. That's a Panago thing, the hot honey and the potatoes. I'll do another Subway video this week. I don't know if I'll get the meatball one or whatever I'm getting. I'm going in to get it now. I'll keep an eye on them. No. What I do is when I'm lying down, I'll grab my extra pillow and I'll jam it in there. And then I can kind of turn this way a bit. And it kind of supports it. Is it from Thompson, Manitoba? Like that was their pizza? And then they came down to Winnipeg? I'll have to try that out when I come visit. Yeah, go ahead. Just my email's on all my recent videos, just right in the description. It's justfoodreviews88@gmail.com. Or you can ask the question right here, I can answer it. Yeah, I told the story already. Sorry, it's not. Okay, quick rundown. I was at this red light right here. Guy coming in oncoming lane. There's a turn there. He went straight though and didn't go over the turn. Jumped over the median and plowed, hit me head on. And I was stopped at the red light. When's the last time I've been into an M&M meat market? We had two in town. I think one of them closed down. There is one that's close by here though. I just put it, I just copied the email and put it in the description. That way, because it was brought to my attention that if you're on a cell phone, you can't really go to the About section. You have to be on a computer to see that email. This is actually a damn good pizza for a frozen pie, for sure. What's going on, Dave? That's a little better than 222. Actually, I like 222. No, I wasn't going to get, well, I was going to go meet my friend for dinner, so I was on my way to get food. It's funny because like when you go out, you're not planning on spending 2 nights in the hospital, right? You're just like, I was all ready to just go meet my friend, have some dinner, come back home and play some Elden Ring, have a few beer. But I never made it home. So I'm in the hospital. They cut off my shirt. They had to cut off my shirt because of my ribs. Took off. Basically, I was wearing these turquoise blue, like European style boxer briefs. Like, so they're not like about that tall or about that high. And so I'm lying there and I start to, as shock wore out or whatever, I had to take a piss. So I go to the nurse. I'm like, can I go to the washroom? She's like, yeah, sure. She's like, do you want a robe? I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I'm just wearing this. She's like, you don't have to wear one. I'm like, fine. Because it was, I told you guys I just eat fruits and vegetables for my 7 days at work. So this was only my second day off. So I still looked pretty good. I was looking good, rocking the turquoise gitch. So I'm just walking around now, whenever I go to the washroom, just in the little turquoise gitch. So then they moved me from trauma to emergency, and then they moved me into the regular wing when I got better. And I'm still just walking around in these turquoise gitch, and all these nurses, and they're some pretty good looking nurses, they're like, would you like a robe? I'm like, no, if I don't have to, I don't need one. And then finally, like this really cute nurse comes, she's like, we're sending you to x-ray your knee. We want to take another shot of your knee. She's like, are you sure you don't want a robe? I'm like, all right, I'll take the robe. So I finally put one on. Yeah, they didn't give me Quicksilver shorts, no. It was just so cool because like I'm just wearing these little, like, I look like, I don't know, caveman. Yeah, that's what I got gypped on that brisket one. No, ladies and gentlemen, Dan San Fernando. No, it wasn't a thong, they were boxer briefs, but they were shorter than usual. I'm trying to not support like Fruit of the Loom or Hanes. Like I don't want to support big corporations anymore, so I bought like this off-brand. And they were kind of European, so a little shorter. They're comfortable though, I like them, but they are the awkward colors, like the turquoises and the bright greens and the yellows. That brought me a little bit of humor there. Yeah, I'll go a little more Parmesan this time. Yeah, 2 collisions, and the last time I've been in an accident was 18, maybe I was 18. So, I don't know. Hopefully things don't happen in threes. Yeah, well, after the second day, I did want to get some nice clean gitch, so my buddy brought me some clothes. No, I didn't know anyone. I'm not from here, so like even though I work here, I don't know. I don't think I've dated any nurses. I've dated not anyone that worked there. But you can see what's totally happy by going there. All the attractive girls that live in Kamloops that don't leave, they go to the university and become nurses. They go get a job at the hospital, and that's exactly what I saw there. Oh, super chat. HQCL. Thank you very much, sir. No, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not quitting. No, but the first nurse told me I could just wear whatever I wanted. I thought she was gonna be like, hey, you can't just be walking around like that. She's like, no, you don't have to put on anything if you don't want. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna rock this as long as I can. I emailed HR and then I emailed my mine captain, or I texted my mine captain, and I'm like, I'm done. So she sent me the forms for short-term disability, so I'll have to be on that for a while. And then ICBC is gonna they bump it up, so whatever your work gives you, ICBC will bump it up too. So I'm going to be off work for a while, guaranteed, with this knee and these ribs. And it sucks. It sucks. It sucks sitting around here. I watched this Mad Men season 1. I watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I finally watched that. That wasn't a bad movie. I didn't like, because you could totally tell it wasn't in the States. You could tell it was a spaghetti western. I didn't like that, but it was a good movie. And then last night I started watching this Avatar 2. I'm about 45 minutes into it. I'm not impressed. It's not a good story so far, but it looks nice. Oh, Sally Smith. Super chat. Veal cutlets. I like veal cutlets. I can do that. I gotta do for analog. He wanted me to do the Quidessa. He sent me some cash last time, so I just can't get over there today. I'm not a Leafs fan, but I've been watching hockey. Like, what else am I supposed to do? So I started watching hockey at the hospital. It was weird. I'm at the hospital, and she was kind of cute, this nurse, but she was watching me for 12 hours. I was like, her, whatever. And she's like, aren't you watching TV? I was just kind of like, meditating and just kind of going through everything and just, I don't know. I don't watch TV. It's not a habit of mine. And then she comes in and she's like, it was bugging her. You can see, she's like, why aren't you watching TV like everyone else? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, you just like sitting here in silence? I'm like, yeah. Well, why? What's wrong with that? So then I'm like, you know what? Whatever. So I turn on the TV and I turn on the hockey game. So I kind of been watching the hockey. I've been watching mostly Florida, and now they're playing the Leafs. Look out for those guys. I'm not a Leafs fan, but they better do something here because Florida's going to wipe them out. Yeah, she didn't. I think she wanted to just walk by and see that I was watching TV, and she's like, okay. But if she walks by, like, is he contemplating jumping out the window or something, or that I wasn't, whatever. But I was fine, just sitting there in silence and just kind of like taking it all in. Carolina, I haven't watched any Carolina. I have watched a couple of the Oilers games. Yeah, Band of Brothers is on my list for sure. Mad Men is okay. I've got one more episode left in season 1, but I thought it was like a super good show from what I heard, and it's all right. Oilers aren't a team anymore. What do you mean? I am. I have to close all. It's hot out here, and yeah, I'm turning red. I had to close all the windows so you guys wouldn't be hearing that, which sucks because the whole time I was there, it was like beautiful outside and like plus 30, and I missed all of that. Oh no. Are you telling me it's going to suck after the next season too? Oh yeah. No, I have been on YouTube. I've been watching guys do fantasy drafts now that the football draft is finished. Kind of get in my mind what I want to do when football comes around. The New York Jets. So we got Aaron Rodgers now. Garrett Wilson. He's going to be a stud. Hopefully Breece Hall can come back. No, I'm not going to review one of those smile cookies. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I don't want to watch The Last of Us until I play the game. So it's on my list of games to play, and then I'll watch it after. I made the mistake of watching Game of Thrones and then reading the books after, and the books are so much better. I think I think Rogers is gonna ball out. I think he's got something to prove now. Smile cookies taste way better. Yeah, I watched House of the Dragon. It was okay. Burger King, is that going to be on Monday? Yeah, and I heard the both. I think the second Last of Us game is phenomenal, is what I heard. So I want to play those. I watched Ozark. But the last season, I got halfway through the last season and I just stopped watching it. It's not that good. But the first seasons were good. I remember because I was at work and we have this underground, it's called an Alamac. It's basically an elevator. It's like an escape elevator. And these guys were working on it for 2 shifts. And my boss just lined me up to sit there and in case they needed something. And they didn't need anything for 2 shifts. So I had this Ozarks on my phone. So I binged through all of that. Well, the hockey jets probably suck. Oh, the metal pins that they have that look okay. Well, I don't want to eat one of those. Mm-hmm. Yes, I watched Boardwalk Empire. That was a good show. I don't know. I don't know if I can do a review if I order something in because that takes so long. The first one, the first night shift I hate, and then all the ones after that I don't care. It's just might as well be day shift. I don't mind it because I go to bed right when I get home, and then I wake up around 1 or 2, and then I can still run out and do some errands if I need to. Then they got DeAndre Swift from Detroit somehow too. Ah, jeez. I haven't had a smile cookie. Watch Community. Okay. I had that notepad here. Oh, darn it. I forgot. No, it's over there. I'll look into it. I'll try and remember. I did Breaking Bad. We talked about that on this show before. Sons of Anarchy. I watched that till they went to Ireland, and then I stopped watching because it got boring. How about watching The Road? It wasn't my fault this time. Yeah, I did Peaky Blinders. Now they gave me a bottle of T3s, but it makes you constipated. I'm not going to eat them. Yeah, I've actually, Nerdy Newfie, I've been watching, I'm about halfway through season 1 of Babylon 5. It's not a bad show. I actually not. It's cheesy as crap, but it's not bad. I'm enjoying it so far. The John Jones. Thank you. Yes, I am. No, I've only had an Olive Garden in Winnipeg. Oh God, yeah, I don't do those May the 4th whatever crap. What about Titans? Like, is that a show? Oh yeah, I watched Deep Space Nine when it was new. Jesus, Peter, just drop the goldfish thing. No, White Lotus. Okay, I'll look at that one. Battlestar Galactica, yes. What were you worried about with the beer? No, I gotta drink beer. I never saw Teen Titans either. Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, it was good. Oh, really? White Lotus? Okay. What's going on, Corey? Oh, nice. I've actually switched from back ribs to side ribs. I know back ribs are a little more tender, but side ribs are just so beefy. Like there's so much meat on them. Like I couldn't believe it. I picked up some from Costco. Oh, mixing? No. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't think, yeah, Tylenol 3 is just, it's not worth it. Like, yeah, you get, you feel good for like 4 hours and then you can't crap. Never tried oxygen. All right, Peter. There, we got a 300-second break from Peter Griffin. Yeah, I didn't die, so thanks, Cam. Broken. All 9 of them are broken. Big Smoke in Steinbach. Okay, yeah. I remember when I was in Manitoba getting Danny's whole hog. They would come to your work and cook like a whole hog on a spit. But then they ruined it because then they turned it all into pulled pork. Like you see them cooking this hog, and then they just turn it all into pulled pork and give you buns. Like, no, I want some slabs of the hog. I don't know how I survived, Dan. Like I was like in my life punched or falling down or falling when I'm snowboarding or whatever. That was the hardest I've ever been hit. Like that was a hard hit. It was like bang, like just had trouble breathing. Yeah, I've never been clocked like that before. I didn't eat any hospital food. They kept bringing it and I'm sending it away. I'm like, I don't want it. My friend, she brought me a bunch of fruit, so I just whatever. Well, Polaris gifted a membership. Coke, eh? Really? Yeah, he's kind of funny. He gets annoying, man. Oh, Sally's doesn't like being memberships. Yeah, I'm vegan. No, I just because I do the fast food reviews for my 7 days at work, I just eat fruits and vegetables the whole week. So I lose like a pound and a half a day, and then I'm good to go for my days off. This is how the surgeon came and looked at my knee, and this is how he explained it to me. He's like, well, the side of your knee there, think of it as a weed in the garden. And you know how you pull the weed out and some of the mud sticks to the weed? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's what happened. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, I'm like, that doesn't sound good at all. So, but whatever. He said, it doesn't need surgery and it will heal itself eventually. So, but that's a horrible way to explain it. I'm like, what does that mean? like my knees all ripped apart. Yeah, right after the impact and I was having trouble breathing, I thought like, yeah, this is really, really bad. And then I'm in the hospital and my buddy's there and he's like, how come all the doctors are over at that guy? I'm like, and I'm sitting there, I'm just like, that's probably a good thing, man. If they were all over here and not over there, I'd be worried. But since they're all over there and not over here, ugh. I don't know, Polaris. I don't know who would want that. But Sally's gifted 5 memberships. Awesome. Well, that's Josh Norman's second time getting it. Oh, it's a love fest. I'm not dead. Oh yeah, I had a lot of luck there, and the old Volkswagen Jetta, it did what it was supposed to do. It crumpled right up. The only thing that sucked though was that the whole dash came forward a bit, and that's what messed up my knee and broke my toes, and probably why I'm all bruised here. How's it going, Nicole? How's it going, Gary? Delray Misfits. I'm not gonna. Okay, well, I already forgot the first one you said. I'll have to go back and check later. Were you worried about me or were you worried about the reviews? No, I'm just joking. You can stay if you just drop some of this crap you're saying. Like, I'm not getting any fish and I don't know what car I'm getting yet. Thanks. Yeah, I was at the red light. So that was another lucky thing, right? Also, so all the students from university, there's a bus stop right there. So my buddy pointed out to me, is the direction that guy was going was straight at the bus stop with all those students. So I pretty much saved their lives. I don't know if it would have hit, but that's just, he kind of pointed that out. I'm like, yeah, that's right. There was a lot of students standing there. I don't want to show off the bruise. The worst bruise I have is right here, and it's gross. Yeah, he did. He went back and watched every single video until he found the one where I mentioned it, and then he found out. Just Tylenol 3s. I wanted to put some pots out here and grow some tomatoes or whatever, but it's so windy on my deck some days that it'll just get blown around. I'm full. Oh, no apron either. Jeez. I don't know. I'm waiting to find out that I don't know. He was an older guy, so I don't know if he had a heart attack or a stroke or if he was drunk. But it was obviously something was going on, because why would you keep flooring it? Even after you hit the median and you jump over the other side and you start flooring it again? He said 6 to 8 weeks. I can take the brace off when I sleep, or if I'm sitting down. I didn't see, they wouldn't let me go see him. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I mean. It was a failed hit from Subway. That's what I was thinking, the exact same thing. So yeah, I go see the knee surgeon again on the 17th. So that's my next anything. That I ate that much? I was hungry. All I ate today was an apple and a banana. Mind you, I didn't go do any exercise or anything. Morning, Paul. Thanks, Ernie. No, we don't have a Culver's I don't think anywhere in Canada. Yeah, I want my knee. Like if it was just the ribs, I would be all right. But the knee, it's kind of a smack in the face. Oh, I have been. I've been making crazy food. What did I make yesterday? Oh, I made like a homemade hamburger helper. It was good. No, I'm not getting another Genesis. Can't. It's not a good idea to have a rear wheel drive car in BC. Really, I've heard of Culver's. I guess because I watch other reviews on YouTube. Oh my God, I'm gonna ban him again for another 300 seconds. Thanks, Nicole. Yeah, it was. I hated being in the hospital, but what sucked, I was so happy to be home and sleep. But the thing you don't realize about hospital beds is they have those railings on the side. And what I would have to like use my arms to pull myself up to go to the washroom in the middle of the night. And with my bed, I couldn't do that. So I had to come up with like this stupid gimmicky, like, kind of like fall half out of bed and then catch myself with my arms. I don't know yet. I got friends already sending me pics of cars around. All my friends are car guys, so yeah, well, I can go to the States pretty soon. Like, what is it, May 11th? They're letting everyone back into the States. No, just for the live stream. Like I use this, and then I have a Senior Froggies one I also use. I have lots of different glasses. I don't know. I seem to pick the same ones. Oh yeah, it's way better. Well, have you seen the boxes of Hamburger Helper these days? Like there's nothing in there. You get like 5 noodles and like a little uh, packet of like chemical sauce. That's why I braved the trip to Superstore yesterday. So I'm walking there and I get there and my knee was just throbbing. I'm like, this was way too far. I shouldn't have gone. But Superstore has the warehouse pack of the ground beef on this week. And I know Superstore ground beef isn't the best, but I'm like, that's like, for a single guy, that's like 8 meals. So I'm getting there and I'm almost there. Then I hear this, Jesse, what are you doing? My friend Lauren was driving by and she saw me hobbling. She's like, why are you out? I'm like, I'm supposed to like stretch my knee a little bit, even though that was way too far to go. She's like, do you want to ride? I'm like, no, I got this. And I did. Because if it's going to explode, tapping the can settles it down. And it works, 100% it works. There's no denying it. You can drop a can over it and you're like, oh, it's going to blow up. You tap the can a little bit, you can open it and it won't blow up. And it works 100%. Yes, this was the first accident where I've been injured. The last time I was injured that bad was, I think I was, what year was it? I can't remember. I was like 17 or 18 maybe. And I went to this fair and I was trying to this guy was trying to get a fight going between this guy and my buddy. So I was trying to break it up. And I woke up in the hospital. That was the last thing I remember. I woke up in the hospital. And I guess this guy jumped off a danger box, like one of those green danger boxes, onto my back. And I went like head down into the curb. So that's what the scar's from. And I dislocated my shoulder and I had to get stitches there. And I had a bad concussion. And that was, yeah, it was a long time ago. That was the last time I was in the hospital. Mythbuster says, otherwise, bring it on. I'll shake the can right now. Well, you're banning yourself, man. I am aware of Ken. We're all aware of Ken on this channel. We know Ken. He's all right. Hey, Sammy. Yeah, it's all well. I've never been to the Midwest, but if I'm there, yeah, well, you guys have cheese curds, but you don't make poutine, which is a travesty. What's going on, Paul? Yeah, it sucks. I didn't take away your wrench. What happened was all my settings got reset. So all of my mods and all the people that I've ever banned ever, lifetime, are all free now. So I figured that out, and I made myself a mod again. I know I got the ambulance place is right here and the fire department's right there. So I'm from Winnipeg, so it kind of feels like home with all the emergency traffic going by. Yeah, and I rebuilt my shoulder, the dislocated one. He's like, yeah, it'll probably pop out on you again. I just went to the gym and I started doing lightweight and then heavier weights, and that was kind of when I was into like lifting weights, but it's never come out again. The Leafs, it's going to be tough. Florida's playing phenomenal right now. Yeah, we know about the Wisconsin cheese. Oh, I did the live stream poutine. I guess you want to see me like make it from scratch. I don't know how to make curds. I'll put the wrench back. It's just I just noticed this 2 days ago that everything got reset. No, thanks, Mesa. Yeah, I'm back. It'll be a little slow, and I don't have a car now, so the reviews won't be coming like furious pace. But if there's something new, I will get it. My favorite place to visit in Canada. I don't know. I haven't found it yet. I've been to some beautiful places. There's in Manitoba and Ontario. Lake of the Woods is absolutely beautiful. In BC here, we got all kinds of waterfalls and stuff. But for me, I like historical landmarks. So like Europe is more of my thing. I guess there's the Bothwell curds. That's what I get here. But I guess there's better curds in Ontario. But if you guys know, you guys are the ones who told me about them. But whatever the name is, I guess those are the best curds. I'm not really passionate about the Bothwell ones. Yeah, but your cars are like old. I wouldn't be around to just bomb around in one of those. No, I'm gonna have to for sure get a car here sooner than later. Yeah, it's kind of like it doesn't wake me up at night anymore, even with the window open. Well, it used to be something special. It's the same with Armstrong cheese. Like Armstrong's at Superstore. Once they have to start going to those big stores, same with Balderson, right? Like they have to produce so much cheese. There's no way they can put a lot of quality into it. The squeaky cheese, yeah. I know A&W has the cheese curds in the States. Oh, I have to smash this, I guess, eh? I guess what I can do is I have that reaching thing that she gave me. I can put a rag on that. Oh yeah, I'm off work indefinitely right now. I don't know when I'm going back. I need my knee and I need my ribs to do any sort of underground mining type work. No, he's my downstairs neighbor. 100% hates my guts right now because of the walker. Because you use it, you push it, and then you got to set it down. So it's like, so it's probably way worse than it's ever been. And that's not just like for 5 minutes during the day. That's like all day long. My thoughts on inflation. I don't think they're going to tame inflation by raising interest rates. And I watched a really good video on that. I think it's going to keep going up. Yeah, no, I caught that, Corey. No big deal. Yeah, some people like it when it's squeaky, and some people, I like it a little bit like half melted, half squeaky. Oh, now no, I'm ready for him. He hates my guts about because I bought this condo and this is the one he wanted. No, I don't care that much. I'm injured here. He's got to live with it. I wouldn't have done the live stream if I wasn't willing to smash. I'll just say that. Oh, it needed pickles. It needed one more item, and somebody said bacon, and they did put bacon on the what was it? The burn-in baconator. They should have used that bacon on this chicken sandwich, and that would have took it to another level. It was just missing something for me. Who's King Upchuck? They might be done raising rates. They might raise it again. I don't know. Like, oh, Yukon Striker. Yeah, I was in another car accident, but this time it wasn't my fault, but this one was really bad. Well, whatever. Okay. Okay, I'll try and keep it like this. Okay, same score I gave it. What did I give it? I gave it an 8 out of 10. It's a good frozen pizza. Nothing wrong with it. Ugh. Sauce on the shirt. Why did I forget the apron? Now that's a trip to the room for shirt change. As long as the sauce didn't go everywhere. I don't think it did. Oh yeah, as long as I'm not dead, I'm coming. I'll be on. I know, and it's driving me nuts that I can't dust or anything right now. So NICBC, they said they would pay for a cleaner. And my friend, she has a cleaning company, so I'll just probably bring her in. Yeah, they definitely need to stop going after the energy industry, and they need to spend money on buying productive things. Like instead of sending money to Ukraine, send money to businesses that need help. Because then you give money to those businesses, they're going to hire more people. Those people are going to make more money. They're going to go out and spend more money. That's how you bring inflation down. That was what's the book called? The Princes of Yen or something. But it's Richard Werner, Dr. Richard Werner, and he explains how the proper way to bring down inflation is for governments to. It's okay if they print money, as long as they give that money to businesses that need it, instead of just taking that money and just spending it on whatever, right? On like 50 billion vaccines. Put that money back into business and inflation will come down because those businesses will spend that money on business related things, hiring more people, raising wages, blah, blah, blah. No car yet. That was just the 2017 Jetta and not the good one either. So that one's done. On to the next one. I thought we had one tank. Yeah, that's all right, Yukon. I'm not buying you Disney Plus. Yeah, green energy, give me a break. I'm still buying more oil stocks, and they're not going down. Oil and junior gold stocks right now is what I'm buying. Except I'm not going to be able to buy anything because I'm on stupid short-term disability. Yeah, I saw that about the gas stoves. I have electric stoves anyways, but gas would definitely be better. So I've never had a gas stove. But the people that do, obviously they would like them better. Yeah, I agree with that, Paul, for sure. No, and if they do go down, that's a good time to buy them, right? They're on sale. I haven't even started God of War yet. I'm still playing Elden Ring, but I knocked off a couple key bosses yesterday. It takes me so long to finish games. And Canada doesn't own any gold at all. We sold all our gold, so we have no gold reserves. Quick rundown of the injuries: 2 broken toes, torn ligament in the knee, 9 broken ribs, big giant bruise right here, super sore shoulder, both sides, neck, and then the seatbelt thing from here all the way down here, super sore. During the day is not very bad, but at nighttime trying to sleep is horrible. Super chat from Nicole and Gary. Thank you. Thank you. I will definitely put that to good use. Well, now you guys who twisted my arm, I'm going to have to do a video on how to make poutine. I'm going to have to learn how to make the sauce. Yeah. Well, I'm getting better. I'm not quite okay. We got a couple of minutes here before the hockey game starts, right? It starts at about 10 after. You guys want to go watch the oil. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way, Paul. Like, I don't want any of my money. I've got like, $5,000 in there just for emergency money, but I don't want to have, all my savings in the bank. It's better to just have it in commodity stocks right now. The sauce. I heard it was like half pork, half beef gravy. I'll have to look into that. Oh yeah, it's so bad. It's you never know, like, because you forget that your ribs are broken, so you could try to go do something. And that's the other thing is I got two scrunched vertebrae in my back, but they're not all that painful. But I'm not allowed to twist my upper torso. I have to move like this. So I got to watch that too. No, Borderlands. That's one of those online games. I can't aim, and I always die, so I hate those games. Yeah, or they could do a buy-in, right? They could take half your money and say, "It's an emergency, we need it." I can't watch. Why are you a jinx? Oh, for the hockey. Well, it's better to watch it, and then at least you got some enjoyment out of watching it instead of not watching it and they win, and then you're just like, oh, okay. Nah, Al, you guys are both from California, yeah. As long as it's like gold or oil, you're pretty safe. I mean, it does move, but people need that, right? Especially oil. Earliest estimation, I would say 8 weeks. That probably won't be 100%, but I'll be able to move around. Yeah, and I know a lot of Americans are buying short-term treasury bonds, and we have them in Canada too. I don't have like an extra 100 grand that I want to put into it, but you can get like a 1 month treasury bond for 4%. Right on, Yukon. Enjoy the game. Yeah, I don't want to leave any money in the bank. I opened a credit union account because credit unions aren't allowed to invest. They have to keep all the money with them. They're not allowed to take, so bank, they're allowed to take 90% of your money and go invest it in other things. It's like the 10% rule. So they have to keep 10% of your money and they can invest 90%. Where credit unions aren't allowed to do that. They need to hold on to all your money. So I opened up just Interior Savings. It's a credit union here. I just opened an account just to keep an account in case I have to transfer all my money from CIBC into over there in case of an emergency. See you later, Dave. Have a good night. Well, you hear all this about investing, like you want to diversify your portfolio. Okay, that's one argument. I disagree with that because you want to win, right? So if you diversify your portfolio, like so you buy like oil and then you buy like tech. And so oil goes up, tech goes down. So you're never really losing money, but you don't want that. You want like when oil goes up, you really want to make a lot. So that's kind of like, I like oil, I like gold. So right now I'm putting all that into that. So when those go up, I'll make money. And then if something else goes down, I don't, and if it goes down, I'm going to take a loss, but it'll come back. It's just if you can wait it out. Right on, CJ. Have a good night. You guys, Paul, you guys can put physical gold and silver into your 401ks as well, right? Do I like soda? No, I never drink soda ever. I mean, it tastes good. It tastes good. It's just, I know beer is poison, but so is soda is poison too. And soda is actually worse than beer. I do the fast food. That's kind of like as bad as I'm willing to go here. Yeah, that's right, Al. I'm just talking about what I'm doing right now. Just trying to keep busy with investing stuff. That's right. I do have my real estate as well. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that it might be in the long run, it might be smarter just to, instead of spreading it around through different types of investments, just pick a couple that you like and going all balls in with those ones. And you might take a haircut once or twice, but overall, I think you'd make more than if you fully diversified. I might be wrong, but yeah, just wait, Sally's. For commodities, we're in a really, really low point here. Everything's on sale. Yeah, but I'm really scared of my real estate because of Pierre Trudeau or Justin Trudeau. What if he tells me to give all my properties to poor people or immigrants? Well, we did just bring them in here, and you've got all these properties. Why don't you give it to them? I don't want to do that. Okay, well, we'll make you give it to them. Oh, what's up, heart doctor? I'm on the mend. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm okay, but I'm on the mend. Yeah, Fidel's Jr. That guy is a nutcase. Did you see that they all went to the coronation? And I saw on Twitter, I saw like the prime minister of like Czech Republic and some other prime minister. They got on the same plane together, and they showed a picture of them, and they were just taking like a commercial plane with like all the other everyone else. And then just Trudeau takes a private jet that we're paying for. Like, ugh. I heard that about the nail. Is that true? He already tried to get me with the COVID thing, and I'm still here. It was just the Motor City Pizza Company from Costco. I bought two for the review, so I had an extra one. Yeah, yeah, I am in debt, but I do get to write off that mortgage interest and anything that has to do with the rental property. I can write that all off. Oh yeah, I would take an escort right now. Oh yeah, they're buddies. That Singh is a liar too. All right, I'll try and pound this, and then I'll get you guys out of here. You can go watch the hockey. Hey, Christine, thank you. Yeah, it's good to be back. Okay, not too much of a mess other than the shirt. I didn't, and you know what? I have no problem saying that I'm going to be voting PPC this time. I don't trust the conservatives anymore either. So, and I know that whatever, if I'm splitting the vote and the conservatives don't win, I don't even care. I just want to feel good about who I voted for. Yeah, no, we can do depreciation here. I just haven't yet. You can do depreciation 4 times. So you want to, if you want to use it, whatever. But if I have the money to pay the taxes right now, so my tax, I did all right. I did all right because of that flood in my one condo. So last year, my taxes, I had to pay $5,500. This year, I had to pay $3,500, and that was because all the interest went up and I had those variable mortgages plus the flood I had. So 2,000 less. And yes, tenants are annoying. I got good tenants, but yeah. I did address it. I just parked at the light here, the red light. Car went out of control, jumped the median, floored it, and smashed into me head on. I've never voted for Trudeau ever. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go watch the Oilers game too and lie down on my couch. Okay, I'll zoom in on the food. Okay, thanks for showing up, guys. Thanks for the super chats. I'll do as many videos as I can this weekend. I got the frozen pizza one tomorrow, so there's for sure a video tomorrow. And live stream next Saturday too, because what else am I going to do? But hopefully I'll be healthy enough to actually make something or bring something in. Yeah, I'll do definitely every Saturday for sure. And then if I can squeeze in an extra live stream, I will. If I make something really good. Okay, I'll zoom in on this smashed up pizza. See you guys next Saturday for sure.